question that I get asked often is, Sean, how do I break into the luxury real estate market? And how do I get to a higher price point? And I want to talk about the 5 steps that I took in order to get into higher price points, multi-million-dollar sales, listings, and dealing with those buyers, sellers. And in this video, I want to explain what I did and how I did it. You can do the same thing if you follow these steps. Number 1, believe in yourself. And that's the key thing, is I had to believe that I was already there. There's no such thing as once I get to this price point, then I'll be luxury. No, it's I am a luxury agent now. And what does that mean? How do I act as a luxury agent? You have to act as if. And so number 1, you have to get around those top producers and see what are they doing, and you have to evaluate what their day-to-day operations look like. And so, well, I started off at a 100% brokerage with no support, and I didn't get to be around top producing agents. And so I had an urge in me to surround myself with those top producers. And how did I do it? I used social media, and I reached out to the top producers in our area. I wanted to hang out and see what they were doing on a day-to-day basis. One of my good friends that actually taught me a lot and taught me how to get into this luxury space is that you gotta first believe that you're there and start acting as if you are already there. And that's the moment I seen a shift into my business. And so I would hang out with him, do the broker opens with him, seeing how he talks to his clients that are in that price point, 5, 10, 15, $20 million price point, just seeing how they interact. And I had the chance to just follow that on a daily basis. And I'm really grateful for my friend for allowing me to do that at an early stage in my career. This is probably 1 year into it. I had the urge to ask. And so once we did that, we made that switch to another brokerage. Instead of being at 100% brokerage, we went to another brokerage where top producers hang out. And once we did that, we started learning from the top producers. Most people believe that, oh, top producers don't share, they're not willing to share any tips or secrets, but that's so far from the truth. And what we did is we got to hang out with all of the top producers. They shared every single tip because top producers have an abundance mindset. They believe that sharing, if you share, they don't have a lack mindset, which is what most people have, is, oh, if I share this tip, then I won't get any more deals or they're going to steal business. But being a top producer, you have to have an abundance mindset. And being around top producers, we learned a lot, and that elevated us to where we are today, to break into the multi-million-dollar listings and dealing with those clients. So 2 is I started to network with people that had higher net worths than I did. And how you can do that is by placing yourself in these locations where people have money at a higher price point. If you're in an area that's only selling $200,000, $300,000 homes, and you're only surrounding yourself with those people, those are the people that you're gonna sell. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to sell at that price point and be with those clients. It literally is the same thing. But if you want to reach a level to where you want to work with higher price point clients, you have to place yourself in proximity to them. So I would hang out at, let's say, gyms. Let's take that for instance. It's not a high-end gym, but CrossFit gyms typically more expensive than your normal regular gym that you pay $30 a month to go to. A CrossFit gym I went to actually was with doctors, lawyers, and with people that had money and business owners. You get to network with a lot of people like that, and you get to tell them what you do because it naturally happens. They ask you what you do. It comes up as a conversation naturally. So I would network and put myself in places, even when I didn't have that much money, but I had to invest in myself and I had to invest in my health and fitness. And I feel that's important, but I got to hang around with people with money. And the more they saw me, the more I showed up, they started referring me deals. And I was able to get my first listing in 2017 was actually one of my first listings after going to that gym was $1.3 million. And it came from social media, but it also came from that gym. So anytime I go and network with people, I add them to my social media platform. I started adding them on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and letting people would see what I do on there for free because I'm advertising myself and telling people what I do and why I'm the best at it. And then they naturally ask questions when they see it often, then you become the trusted source. But place yourself in those situations and you can network with these type of people. That's just one example. Also, where I get my haircut, I don't pay $20 for a haircut or $30 for a haircut. I pay $100 for a haircut, but I know it's an investment in myself, and also the chair that I'm sitting in, that guy also has multi-millionaires sitting in his seat as well. So I build a relationship with my stylist, my barber, whoever it is, and places that you go often, make sure that you're talking to the owners. And that's what I did. I started hanging out with and sitting in their chair. If you can't get in their circles, start investing in yourself, investing in your business. And that led to another multiple multi-million dollar sales. We got to be friends. We started golfing together. He introduced me to a bunch of his friends that gets haircuts from him. And I ended up getting a $1.9 million listing from that. You could say $100 is an expensive haircut, but it's definitely getting a $1.9 million listing is well worth it. Because if you do the math, let me just calculate that on my phone here. On 3%, 1.9 million, that's 3% commission. That's $57,000 right then and there from sitting in a seat from my barber. Now, let's say I get my haircut every month. And so once a month, I spend $100 times 12. That's $1,200. But what's the return? That was just one client. I've gotten multiple clients, multi-million dollar clients from this barber. And that was just one. So that just shows you $57,000 to $1,200 a year for investing in my hair. And not just investing in my hair, investing in that relationship that I built with my barber, the owner of the shop. And so network. Let's get to number 3, which is open houses. Open houses were something that I felt was natural to me because I love it when people come in to an open house and I get to speak with them. I get to build rapport with them. And I was holding opens at $5 million listings, $10 million listings, $15 million listings, going to $20 million listings. And this would happen not just once or twice. We did this day in and day out. We would be at these listings, touring these listings, knowing the inventory, and just holding these opens. And this is where you meet clients. You can meet clients at open houses. As long as you understand sales and you understand how people operate and you know the psychology people and how to sell, it's easy. You just get them to like you at open houses. That's pretty much what I did. Is I scheduled open houses every single weekend. And these were at, again, multi-million dollar listings. They weren't mine, but we would hold them for other agents that we built a relationship with. So you can get clients. And I remember one time in 2017, I got a client, I think it was a $1.5 million buyer in 2017. This is 7 years ago, a long time ago. But at that time, that was a high price point. I got that buyer from a broker's open. They walked in, I built the rapport, they liked me, and then they ended up wanting to buy that house and also sell. So that not only was it a $1.5 million listing or buy side, it was also $850,000 listing. So in total, in all, we're looking at over 2.3 million just off of one client that I sat at a broker's open. Again, put yourself in a position where people can see you that have the money to spend that, and you got to get them to like you and to work with you. So that's number 3. That's open houses. And so 4, I highly suggest is branding and marketing. And I'm a big believer in branding yourself however you want, because it's free. You can use social media for free and you can attract clients for free, which I have done. I've done it multiple times where I've had NBA stars reach out to us, high net worth celebrities reach out to us from our social media posts for free. I'm attracting these clients because of the post and content that I created. I was creating content, and I still do create content that's different. I'm not just posting, oh, I just sold stuff, just listed. I was posting content. I was speaking in front of the camera. I was showcasing properties as a $1 million listing agent would. But I would show up on camera, invest in myself. Again, you got to invest into your branding and marketing. I partnered with the best videographers and photographers in order to elevate my platform and elevate my game. And so showcasing this through my social media platform, again, investing into myself and getting in front of the camera. I can't tell you how thankful I am for social media because it's free. You could reach thousands of people, and all you need is just one person watching that can connect with you. And so I highly recommend figuring out how to get your branding out there, how to market yourself. And if you need help with that, that is my forte, helping agents brand themselves online. I specialize in short form content where you can attract buyers and sellers to you. And last but not least, masterminding with the top agents. And I didn't realize how important this was to invest in myself and pay for knowledge. Investing in yourself is probably the best investment you can make outside of houses, crypto, and this and that, or whatever. I believe investing in yourself and surrounding yourself, it is truly important to surround yourself with high level producers. And that's the last tip, is to get in the door with them. Sit in the same room as them and see what they're thinking. Being them elevated our game. It elevated us from selling $200,000, $300,000 homes to $5, $10, $15 million homes and breaking into the multi-million-dollar listings. So I highly suggest that you get in a room with those people, but you have to invest in yourself. And I started doing this at a young age, and I understood that paying and getting in a room and getting help from others that are top people, if you want to learn from them and get to the next level, the best athletes out there have coaches. And if you're looking for a community and you want to join a community that can help elevate your branding, your sales, getting leads in general, I highly suggest looking into our Apex platform, Apex community, where Garth and I, we've done over 1 billion in sales, and we've have over 20 years of experience. So my partner in business, Garth Ward, and I have this Apex community that can help elevate your brand and just take you to the next level. If you're looking for more information, I'll drop the links below, and reach out to us. You could book a call one-on-one to learn more about it. Again, invest in yourself, invest in your mindset, mastermind with the top people, and you will elevate. Naturally, it's gonna happen, elevating your game. So those are my top 5 tips for breaking into the luxury space, and that's what I did. And so be sure to subscribe and hit the like button below so we can reach more people in the algorithm and make a bigger impact on other people's lives. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.